audience. You know, I never really know when exactly it starts, but this is the start. This is the beginning, of course. And today, I mean, to do this every episode seems a little bit weird, but that is kind of the whole nice gimmick. You have to call it a gimmick of these streams, is like, chat, I gotta be honest. Oh, here, let me refresh this. It says live. Maybe we just don't see the video. Okay, yes. Oh, offline. Oh, that sucks. Wait, Twitch is offline? Oh, did you do it to me? Did you do it to me again, Twitch? No, never mind. We're good. Okay, I'm sorry, chat. We're good. I apologize. It's time to start talking about Warframe. But yeah, like every single stream will just be like, wow, I remember this weapon. So this weapon is Bosmu is probably that more than most other weapons, because like this weapon has a Riven that has like genuinely plagued me. 236 rerolls for cold, status chance, and crit chance. So I needed an element for viral. I initially had viral on this with 100 munitions. But you also get heat from the AoE. But yeah, this is an element to save a mod slot for viral, and then it's also crit chance. I needed it to have crit chance. It's got pretty high Riven disposition, so this is like insanely low. You could get way higher crit chance, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's just one too many things that you need on a Riven. And status chance is nice, but you've seen I've swapped it off, so I just have blast. I was like, okay, I'm already using primary crux because it has ammo efficiency. And so this is a battery operated weapon. So it's a battery operated weapon that you actually reload. It's kind of sick. So chat, I think we can enjoy it. And yeah, so I was like, okay, it makes the AoE just all blast damage. And what does that mean? It means you're getting like not huge damage. Like the initial damage of the AoE is like pretty minuscule, but like you are getting galvanized aptitude, of course, and you're only adding hunter munition, so you're only proccing electricity and slash, and then like as long as you have a single blast tick, then you'll get the galvanized aptitude bonus on the blast tick. But then when you clear the blast tick, obviously it's a pretty cyclical thing to understand, but yeah, like there's a little bit of weirdness with it. But yeah, I do also, it is a battery operated weapon, so I just have Hush on here. The only reason I would ever have Hush is for Ivara, which is a frame that I don't necessarily play, but there was a ye old time of Amar where I would do the sorties, you know, I would get some Rivens, get some Iatan sculptures potentially, and it would be a spy mission, and it would be like shotgun only, or like rifle, or like bow is easy, but you know what I mean. Like I was like, okay, so I think this is purely just a hallmark of Ivara builds back in the day, so I could still, because as long as the weapon is silent, you can still shoot it, so it's like you can do a pretty easy Ivara setup. So it's like I have a couple weapons scattered throughout each of the you know, lists of weapons. Obviously melees are pretty easy. I discovered the most OP Warframe ever, and you have to use him too. Baruch is OP. Yeah, I love Baruch. Baruch has a very silly build. I think my Baruch build is a Wrathful Advance bonk build, where I just use the standard slam attack. If you're not using him, you're wrong. I do love Baruch. He's like one of my favorite melee frames, but I think that pretty much covers the Bosmu. Freak your builds. I love that. Freak your builds. Okay, so there's the Bosmu. That's the one I was excited to talk about, but also I do have to tell everybody, we've made an achievement in the randomizer. So all of the new Warframes, Corvex, Jade, Dante, Kome, and Dagoth, are now just part of the normal Warframe list. So they will be used alongside Gyre and Caliban and Citrine. Kullervo. I don't think I'm going to be playing Varuna, and I'll maybe get into that more, but I can use it on Styanax and Ureli. So I want to try to use all these, like, so all of these Warframes, we can actually talk about it. So I wanted to show you guys some numbers, okay? So to get an understanding of how the randomizer works. So you can see there's a very interesting thing. All the prime frames are at the top. And then the only normal frame, obviously Excalibur, you know, you have to exclude these two. These are actually all of my gameplay. This is so much of my life was just using normal Excalibur and normal Rhino. And Lavos. That's it. Currently it's just Lavos. So Lavos, my boy, I'm going to say nothing else. Lavos, my boy. So far up the list, way too far up the list. But yeah, all primes except for Lavos. So I'm not counting these two guys, but yeah, there's your boy. But that's the list of what I actually play when I'm in my off time. When I also play Warframe, which is like a lot in my off time. Shout out Evan for dropping some likes. It's all primes, so they're all up here, and then there's a gap. So here's Octavia Ember. Here's Ivara 1%, Limbo Prime 1%, and then Styanax is at 0.6. So it's like less than half. So I don't think in any world, like by the time I'm going to be able to play Styanax, I don't think they're necessarily going to move up the list very much. Like I'm not too worried about, like, if I'm on stream I can just show you guys the new frames and then eventually they'll just disappear. I didn't enjoy him very much. I'm more of a caster. I'm telling you, man, a lot of my gameplay is you know, when it's a melee frame, at this point I only put Wrathful Advance on a frame that has a melee ability. But yeah, that is a very indulgent thing that I enjoy. And then here's the thing. If you don't want to use Desert Wind, you can just bring a really fun bonk fluence weapon or just a really fun melee weapon, and then the Wrathful Advance is still very good. So you want to bring a melee influence weapon, you want to nuke everything, like I might use Baruch now that I have better melee arcanes and builds. Yeah. No, I definitely think, like, obviously there's so many choices out there, but here's Gyre. So this is the bottom of the list. Obviously crazy normal Sevagoth. We love my boy Sevagoth. So, you know, the list is pretty consistent. Normal Nidus is in here. So they will kind of move up the list. And yeah, if they ever get to a point where they're at 1% usage, I think they will kind of, I don't know, we'll have to see. But chat, I think we're good to go. Quick explanation of like where we're at, because this is a big milestone to be able to play Gyre legitimately properly. Obviously, so Cyto 9 is a big exception for me, because Cyto 9 is just weird. In the sense that, like, all I'm doing is locking in with the sniper for, like, you know, 25-30 minutes. It's kind of, I'm surprised Gyre is at the bottom. No, Gyre is just at the bottom because eventually everything, like, the reason that Caliban is above Gyre is, I think, because I just tested him. So these guys move very quickly. It's not necessarily that they're the least used, it's that I haven't tested Gyre in a while. Like, I put the build together and I was like, well, I guess I'm never playing Gyre again, because all I was playing was Prime. So it's like it's more of a crime of circumstance, I guess I would call it. Yeah, my boy Dante. Yes. No, I do a lot of testing with Dante now, but now that Dante is in the list, then I'm gonna do all my testing with Equinox again. But I wanted to do a little testing with Dante. You see my massive submission? Yeah, I gotta figure out how to clip all that, and I think it'll be pretty easy. But I wanted to talk about it properly, so I think it'll be pretty simple. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. We'll also talk about Sepulchrum, but Sepulchrum is just a goated fucking weapon. It's basically a full auto, but it only shoots like 2.5 bullets a second. So it is a dual chamber, so it's very satisfying to use. This is a 128% multi-shot, so I've got exactly 4 multi-shot. And then I'm going to add 120% onto that. So I'm going to have 5.2 bullets times 2 per click. So, chat, I hope you love it, because it's a classic weapon. And I need to actually click this button more. I need to actually use the alt fire more, because it's insanely goated and it's really satisfying. Equinox mentioned. Do you know how I test all my weapons? I go in with Equinox and I use none of my abilities. I just make the enemies deal less damage, and I just do a 5-minute conjunction survival at this point. That's how I've tested a lot of weapons, just to be like, okay, I can at least make them deal less damage to me, and then just run around and shoot shit and see if it works. Because Equinox, my build is just a lot of survivability and then spam 4. That's it. That's all I do. And it's such a brainless gameplay that, like, I was fully happy using Equinox as a test frame, because I'm like, yeah, I'll allow Equinox to move insanely far up the usage list. What's on your Riven? Yeah, it's a crazy Riven. I wish it was more heat damage, but it's just heat and multi-shot. So I think it's adding heat to the initial bullet and increasing the heat of the AoE. So the AoE is a heat AoE, but you know, so you're skewing the stats a little bit, getting some a little better weighting towards heat damage, because obviously you're gonna proc max stacks of viral like instantly if you're not doing it from your companion. So it's basically just, yeah, pretty much a standard build I have on a lot of pistols, just because it's like, okay, I can just click this button a zillion times and it does a zillion damage. So I'm gonna put viral heat and it's gonna do good. And then we also got Bosmu, but this is my first time testing out this Bosmu build. Peaceful provocation is my main build, but I use enemy energy transfer and it's difficult but rewarding. So like literally my whole Equinox build is literally just activate the ability strength buff, activate maim, and then just run around and shoot shit, and then have a lot of survivability mods, and then just not worry about dying. Here's the gyro build. Cathode current is like pretty much, I don't call it mandatory, but it's pretty fucking absurd. So and yeah, it is pillage. So these two abilities are just duration based abilities, so pretty easy to just keep them active. So I have ability that I can kind of spam, and it will also help me with shields and like a little bit of shield reset. If I need shields instantly, I can just cast and then instantly bring it back, and then you'll pretty much always fill up your shield. So it does have Arcane Aegis in here. And then here we go, Arcane Avenger. So Arcane Avenger is going to take your crit chance and it's going to add 45. But Cathode Grace is going to just be a mod. So think of it like you have critical delay, which is 200%. You're just going to add, what is it? After 25% ability strength, what is it going to be? It's going to be like 96, 97% crit chance. So you have 200 and basically 300% crit chance. Now you just add it's not 100, but yeah, it's between 91 and 96 or something. Okay, so it's pretty decent. I once saw a shitpost on Facebook group. Someone was trying to argue Bosmu was better than Tord Incarnate. Bosmu is the strangest weapon on planet Earth. It's absolutely one of those weapons where I was like, I was like, this weapon is so weird. I have to try it and I have to use it. And it was in a completely different era of my life, like I said. Oh, I did some research. Mastery rank 30 came out in, I think, early October of 2020. But I think when it came out, only founders could get to Mastery rank 30. Or potentially somewhere around there. There was a point where, I mean, it might have also been at legendary, at one of the legendary ranks, because obviously you can go to legendary rank 4 now, which is fucking crazy. And yeah, look how close I am to 5. So I'm telling you, man, there was definitely a point where if you were a founder, people could tell that, but you would have to also have literally maxed out everything in the game, literally ranked up and done everything, because there was a threshold where I was like, okay, you could kind of tell, and that there was a, I don't know, man, it was a weird era. But shout out the gyre build. It's just keep your 3 and your 4 active, and then there you go, get a little bit of shields. And I love Archon Stretch, basically essential. Archon mods do suck to get. I think it's a grind, but hey, man, I guess that pretty much covers it. Yeah, should we play Warframe? 13 minutes in, not bad actually. I just avoiding the Void Flood. You don't need other Archon shards. I try not to put Archon shards on normal frames. I don't like adding a bunch of Archon shards because I have to remove them inevitably when they're primed. So I try to be very stingy with my Archon shards on the normal frames. Like I've even just removed that bonus to energy on these two. But yeah, like Corvex, I put a single red just so I could hit 100% defense reduction. So I was like, okay, I can do that. That's only 2 shards to remove. But I try not to, I don't want to have 3 shards on a fucking frame when I have to. I don't want to burn 3 things of bile, because that's like 90% bile. So it's just fucking annoying. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you want to indulge, yeah, fully go ahead. But I just have an energy buff and that's it. I just have a little bit of energy economy, and that's basically it, just so I can cast all my abilities and know that I'm chill. So you'll see it. There'll be a bunch of energy orbs on the ground, and I pretty much don't have to worry about it. So in the end, that's like, it's kind of a long-term thought process, but I'm like, I'm never really the guy who's like, you know, when the frame comes out, I'm gonna be spamming it forever. It's, oh, this is the best frame forever, or best frame ever. I'm like, no, when it becomes a prime, then I'll, like when Zaku Prime came out, I was like, okay, now we can cook. Now we can make something work. Use complicated Archon shards or flesh it out with if you want to min-max. Yeah, exactly. Like when a prime comes out, that is my point to indulge a little bit. Zaku has 4 shards. You know, I could name, what are some other recent frames that came out? Sevagoth has 5 shards. Hildrin has 4 shards. You know, Nova, like all these frames, like when it becomes prime, then you slot all, you decide like, okay, you have 5 slots. How are you going to best use them? You have genuinely a limitless supply of Tau forged Archon shards. I try to never have normal Archon shards at the end. Like once you have that much of a surplus, like I try to only use Tau forged, because it's like in the end you're gonna replace it with a Tau forged anyway. So I try to just bite the bullet right then, like take away the Tau forged. Like you'll get more. You'll be able to convert them. You'll be able to ascend them, and you'll take 3 and ascend them. So yeah. Nav coordinates give bile, so I have no problem removing shard. Yeah. I don't have nearly the amount of frames like you do, lol. No, but the other thing is like a lot of times I end up removing a lot of shards at once. But yeah, I mean like I just don't want to fucking remove it. So I'm like I don't want to sit here and burn a bunch of shit and then have to, you know, I have enough resources that I can burn 3 different resources basically infinitely, but I'm still like, there is definitely a point where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm removing so many Archon shards that like all of the resources that I normally spend are like always reduced because I keep swapping around Archon shards. So I don't know, something about it, like something about like testing all these frames and like, you know, working with them and being like, okay, I could optimize it here, I could swap Archon shards here. Like I end up being like, okay, it's so fucking annoying to have to remove a bunch of Archon shards. I hate doing that. So that's the whole thing. And like I said, like I don't think it really matters. Like to me, Archon shards should never really be a necessity. There are certain moments, you know, like on Corvex, I was like, okay, I can put in 1 Tau Forge Red and then I'll get to 100 and then I'll call it there. So I'm like, yeah, like generally most of the Archon shards that I'm using are more of like I don't know what you would call it, like a privilege, maybe is the word I would use. You know, like Kullervo is a great example. I think a lot of people would put fucking 5 purple Tau forged purple shards on Kullervo, right? You know what I mean? I'm just like, nah, I'm fine. Kullervo is very strong without those purple shards. I'm totally fine sacrificing a little bit. Doing it all at once would suck. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, when you get set up, when the Prime Access comes out, I got a bunch of stuff to set up, and you know, I'm something about when I do Archon shards, I do them in bulk. I have a bad habit of doing that, but yeah, I'm generally the one who's like, okay, I try to use Archon shards more as like a cushion and a benefit. Fuck yes, look at this, a Demos survival, or excuse me, a Trotty survival. Anybody want to join me? I mean, we've been yapping, but I'm pretty much, I talked about everything. We're good to go. Gazelle Machete is just an influence weapon. It's just swinging influence, so you've seen those builds a million times. I'll give you guys a brief window. I don't think I talked about Gazelle Machete, but I'll give you a brief window while we talk about Gazelle Machete, because whatever, it's just an influence weapon, but it has no crit chance, so it's just, you know, similar setup. You still got to have this. I'm going to be at work late. Oh, I get to spoil myself, though, with a little bit of solo gameplay. I hate to say it, man. It's not that I don't like playing with you guys. It's that I'll always love solo. You'll see it. You'll see it, man. It has its certain moments. So, it's 7:19. I think we'll probably go 25 minutes at a time so that I can show off more builds. But yeah, let's talk about Bosmu. Let's talk about... So Gazelle Machete, I will be able to like map wipe if I'm in a bad spot. If there's too many enemies around me, I can just whip out Gazelle Machete. I want to try and keep those galvanized stacks active at all times, so that's kind of an important thing to keep in mind. But all right, time to scroll down the list, chat. We're at 10, I think. Yeah, we're at 10. Okay. Oh, Baruch and Harrow. Okay, this is one that I definitely crafted myself. I can always tell, but I think that is something that I've been thinking about, is like I should just make a list of all the vaulted frames, all oldest to newest. I want to see what I have and just go through and turn all that and be like, oh, I have a bunch of fucking, I have a single Vauban set. After all of it, after everything I got, I have a single Vauban set. I have a single Valkyr. I don't know how I end up with some of these, but I think I'm ready to go. Let's start spamming the boss move a little bit. I'm feeling good about this. So we got the headshots going. Oh, you see what I do? I just blow off their arms before I do anything. Maxed out gamer moment. Okay, should we just try and get as much power strength as we can? I think that's probably all I'm going to do. I don't think I would get this lucky. Oh, nope. I don't really care about that. Okay, bubble time. Oh, I burned all my energy. Oh, God. Did not mean to do that. Okay, here we go. There's the 3. There's the 4. Yeah, these both increase with kills or something. Or like, I don't know. Alright, and now we just keep everything active forever. And then also press 1, and then we should be chilling. Oh, I gotta stop standing in these AoEs. Chat, do I need to warm up a little bit? I think so, but I'm enjoying myself a little bit of boss move. So we should be able to just keep everything active forever now. So pretty poggers. Look at that. And you see what I mean? I just have straight up infinite energy. Like, I could give a fuck about the number of energy orbs on the map. Oh my god. I'm cruising, man. Primary weapon has unlimited ammo. Holy shit, dude. You see how they do me? I need to actually shoot this guy. There you go. Alright. Keep it moving, chat. Don't worry about it. This is kind of what I want to see. What I'm forgetting is the discharges still like look like weapon damage. So I was like, what the fuck? I was getting so confused for a second, but I think we're good to go. Settle in for a little bit of boss move gameplay, I guess. Is a little bit exciting, man. Like, it's an ancient weapon, and that Riven takes me back to a day, like to an era of my life when getting Kuva was not so easy. When it wasn't as much of a science for me, where I just hit a certain threshold every week, and I'm like, okay, I'm just chilling here. So yeah, this is pretty goated, man. I gotta say, I'm spamming this pretty hard. Do we let the Necromech summon? I feel like we should let the Necromech summon. I want to test out the boss move. Do I still have unlimited ammo? Yeah, I do. So are we just clearing the blast procs instantly? I think we should be. But yeah, it seems like your boys I don't know. I'm kind of still watching it. You know, I'm keeping an eye on the boss move, all right? You know, keep the focus, okay? It's exactly what you want to see. Did we summon a Necromech? There's the Necromech. Okay, we get a Void Rig. That's good. Oh, that's what you want to see. Woo! Nice, dude. Well, it is Gyre, so we are getting pretty buffed. What can I say, man? Every frame's got buffs, all right? Every frame's strong, all right? There's a reason that when I test weapons, I just play Equinox and I just make the enemies weaker, because I'm like, okay, I really have to like not do anything with my Warframe abilities. Like, there's some Warframes. I realized when I was testing Dante that if the codex if they were fully scanned, then they would have 50% bonus status chance, and I was like, oh, that changes shit. But I don't think that changes it enough to really for me to care. I was like, I wonder if somebody will notice when I upload the secondary encumber video that I was getting a single strange buff. I was getting a, you know, when I was summoning the GOG stats, I was getting a buff to the status chance that it was applying, so it was interesting. So, you know, I should have went with Equinox in that moment, but I'm very curious if anybody will do it. What about the alt fire? I think the alt fire goes like this. Does it like spray? I forgot how it works. I think it, oh! So it is like the Phantasma. It is like the Phantasma. Oh my god. But I think these are my discharges? I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I think both of the fires are pretty good, but this one, they seem pretty even. How's this guy? I need to shoot this guy. Give me 1 sec, chat. I need to play a little bit better, but I don't know. So it is chain beam. It is a chain beam. So it's like, think of it more like the Phantasma. I guess it like locks on, but it's got very low crit chance. Like very low crit chance. But it's got very high status. I think it's got the same amount of status, so on a beam weapon it's pretty crazy. I think it also locks onto enemies. If you can see it kind of like do this. So I think they're both pretty good, but personally, I've always loved it for the full auto. I think it's just a very classic like AOE full auto. It's got some weird elements, but I think up close this guy might be pretty good as well. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's one of these weapons that like has. So it was Scarlet Spear, and then I got it during Orphic's Venom because I wasn't able to do Scarlet Spear because it required like my internet wasn't set up for it. I have weird internet over here, but you know, I can explain that some other day. But just spam a little bit of Gazelle Machete maybe, but yep. No, I don't know. I like when Trumna Prime came out, I was like, oh my god, yeah, it's a laser beam thing. Yeah, it's like it's like these wavy beams that are like pretty wide, but I think of it like Phantasma, where I'm maybe just like right next to whatever you're shooting, and it'll change as well. Yeah, it's a beam weapon. Come on, man, you need some space, all right? We need to kill these silly little fellows. But I feel like this is maybe a moment that I wish I charged my Gazelle Machete a little bit and got the buff. Oh, wait, what? My shit got purged? Wait, did I just not get kills? Was I just not getting kills? Oh, that's cringe. Or did I stand in a bubble or something? I don't remember that, chat. That's bad news. Did I die? What's going on, man? I'm feeling a little bit scared right now. Alright, better. Okay, that's what I want to see. Much better. Okay. Back to square one. I do love the buffs. The buffs are very nice. But I'm just going to try and keep Pillage active a little bit better. Just kind of keep activating it every single time, because I don't know what other abilities I'm really casting at this point. I'm chilling. I'm at max life support. This is, what can I say? Gyre is pretty good. So mine will probably stay in storage. My other weapons definitely melt these enemies faster than this Bosmu is, even with its red crits. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's that's what you could say about like maybe 30% of the weapons that I own. Yeah, you're using the Torrid Incarnate, right? And the Sicarus Incarnate. That's like that hottest take of the century. Torrid Incarnate and Sicarus Incarnate are stronger than the boss move. That's what you were using last time. Is that still your current build? Like Sicarus Incarnate is in the usage list, so it does potentially show up. It will show up more regularly than the Torrid Incarnate, but what can I say, man? Maybe that was a live moment, I guess is all I could call it. I need to kill these fuckers. Oh man, no, I've been down that road, man. You're like, well, this weapon is just so fucking strong. Why would I not just only use it for the rest of my life? Why would I not just only use like 2 or 3 weapons? Yeah. What other idea is there? You want to use the strongest weapons, right? I'm like, yep, exactly, yep. Couldn't have said it better myself. Chooses the Bosmu. Everybody's like, oh my god, what is he doing? He's a lunatic. He's using the full auto on the Bosmu. Yeah, it's a. Oh, and yeah, those red crits I think are the lightning strikes. I don't think those are my Bosmu. My Bosmu crits get like maybe. Oh, am I? Wait. No, wait. I think those are the lightning strikes. I think my Bosmu only gets up to orange crits and then maybe a single red crit. I don't think the Bosmu gets up to red crits. It may be. So I think what potentially might happen is, let me think about this, because I think I'm potentially getting to like about 110 or like 120% crit chance with Arcane Avenger. I won't be in stream for a while, just taking a few weeks to myself. Oh, yeah, Evan, all good, all good. You know, we new year, new you. It's all good. Well, yeah, well, like I would think it's probably not. It's probably in the low hundreds. So I think what's potentially happening is some red crits are, you know, I have 20% chance for an orange crit, and then that orange crit has a 20% chance to be enhanced into a red crit. So I have a pretty decent chance of getting an orange crit, but most of the time it's just like you know, yellow or orange, and then occasionally you might see red. So it's like, yeah, the Bosmu is definitely like the strangest weapon on planet Earth. And it's not really a weapon that I would say. But what I can say is I'm at full life support, and there's like 50 charges on the ground. So we are like being chilling. We're you know, we're at the peak. We really don't need to do anything at this point. There are just, are you seeing this? I need to wipe a little bit here. Let me do this real quick. Let me see if I can. Oh, 1 sec. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, it's Mania. I just realized it's Mania. Can I shoot him? Will his shield allow me to shoot him? Also, where the hell is he? Oh my god. You see what I'm talking about, man? There's too much shit on the ground. There's bullshit all over the place. I can't handle it, man. I'm going insane. I need to pick up these life support charges. I need to kill some of these goddamn corrupted ancients. I just need less ancients. Don't do it. If you're gonna do anything else, give me less corrupted ancients in Omnias, period. Make them spawn less ancients when you're in a void mission, please. That's all I need. My cell signal is taking a shit, so I'm gonna dip. Yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, what can I say now? Bosmu, yes, is definitely not as strong as maybe most weapons, I would say. I don't know exactly what ratio I would put it at. It's definitely like probably a low A, like maybe a high to low, or mid A. I don't know. Like it's there's definitely like in the usage list. I mean, but that's a lot of the list now. A lot of it's like the Tiburon is just a full auto that has blast damage, right? There's a lot of like weird setups that I'm like, oh my god. Oh, there's my abilities getting cleared. Okay, perfect. We'll just get moving real quick. Don't worry, I can pick up the pace, chat. I should cast my 2 as well. I do have that. It's only 21 meters. That's a pretty good 21 meters. Oh, I hate to see it. Here, here's the person in question, the child in question that's here for detention that needs to get fucking shot in the face. All right, we're safe. A little bit better. Oh, yeah. I'm just glad it's not a void flood. Yeah, if it was a void flood, you may have seen me. You may have seen me get a little bit tilted. Oh, secondary weapon has unlimited ammo. Okay, we gotta lock in then. We gotta lock in, man. It's telling me. It's calling to me. Let's do a little bit of sepulchre. Oh, I gotta stop shooting myself in the face. Gotta stop doing that, man. I think I don't know if I'm using critical delay, but Prime Pistol Gambit is like 17% or like 13% less crit chance. Oh, I can still target those guys? Fuck yeah, I can. Hell yeah. Oh, I guess it bounces though. Oh, embarrassing. But yeah, you listen to the reactant. When the reactant buffs, especially the primary or the secondary, I'm like, okay, I get it. That's all I had to say, man. So, what can I say? I love me a little bit of Sepulchrum as well. Let's see if I can snag all these guys. Oh, I forgot how to use it. Did I hit anybody? Oh, I did hit a couple people. Okay. I gotta remember how to use that alt fire. It's definitely... You're like, oh, Sepulchrum versus Tenet Diplos. Which one has the cooler of the auto targeting? You're like, oh, which one could it be? The one that is so weird that it forces you to stop zooming in. Oh, God. Alright, chat. Come on, man. Oh, it's an energy leech or a normal leech? Oh, don't worry about it. Not enough enemies to bother with the alt fire. I need to grab some of this loot. There's too much loot on the ground. I'm feeling bloated with loot, man. Fuck. Yeah, 12 minutes in. Still kind of chilling. Chilling nice and easy. Alright. Oh, do we have another setup? Okay, perfect. Alright, okay. That was a better one. I'm telling you, man, like, part of this is, dude, there's something about, like, okay, you know, you can kind of decide the difficulty of yourself, especially, like, yeah, I feel like Void, like, as soon as Void Cascade shows up, I lock in a little bit, but other than that, I'm like, dude, I don't think it gets super. I don't think it ever gets too like crazy hard. There are moments where I do get fucked over, especially with it when it's like acolytes and Thrax in a conjunction. That has definitely cost me some suffering, but there you go. Sepulchrum has to reload, so we swap back. Oh, I need to get the hell out of here. That's not a good spot to be in. Is it time for a... No, unfortunately not. I don't think that's a good idea. I was going to say swapping to Gazelle Machete and actually trying to use Blast Fluence, but Chad, I think it's a little too dangerous. Where is this motherfucker? I will say that that little tidal surge thing really... Oh my god, man. He just knows how to piss me off. He knows exactly what to do. Okay, safe. Better. Moving out of here. I feel like it is a good time to lock in with this. I haven't been playing this much. I need to clear everything. Let's see if I can proc a single thing. Oh. I got a little greedy there, unfortunately. I thought I could proc melee influence fast enough, but this may be a revive. I did proc melee influence, but I didn't stack anything fast enough. Yeah, the Guardian Eximus is basically going to make this impossible. So now that I'm a little bit safer, I think I can get myself back. But, whew, better off. Recast my shit. Oh, that shit's already spawned. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can kill this Guardian. I don't even... You see what I mean, man? These are the moments. You've got an Overguard dude. You've got another Overguard dude. You've got a Guardian Eximus. This is where I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel it a little bit, chat. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm not enjoying the level of shit that's happening right now, so I'm gonna kind of run away a little bit, just a little bit. Get some range. I appreciate having some range with the boss move, but whew, man. Ooh, that's ooh. Oh my god. Oh, there's a Baruch blueprint. 15 owned. Okay, that's sick. Okay. Anyway, I guess we're... Anyway. Alright, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed that little sneak peek, so... Oh, and you see what I mean? When I slow down, then everything slows down, so... You gotta speed it up, man. You gotta keep your head on straight. I'm gonna start singing a musical with words like that. That was like straight up... That was kind of musical vibes. Maybe it wasn't 100%, but... Come on, man. Better. I think a little bit safer. That was rough. The Guardian... The combo of the Guardian and the Corrupted Ancient really makes me suffer. Really, it just makes me cry. Okay. Okay. I see what they're doing now. They're... Okay, take a breath, Amar. I see what they're doing. They're trying to get under my skin. I think they're a bunch of... They think they're a bunch of cool dudes. They're trying to mog you. I won't allow it. So we gotta step it up a little bit. You know, I will say, I have thought about putting this back to viral and then having electricity and fire. Although the fire damage is not very big. Like the AOE does not do a lot of damage. So unfortunately, chat, you will have to keep that in mind. Secondary weapon has unlimited ammo. Okay, very cool. Say less, man.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
That's all you had to say. I'm gonna try and stay running away and see if I can get this guy at least a little bit started. There's melee influence. Okay, we're a little bit better. Safe. Okay. So yeah, I always forget that like part of how I use these melees is I have to kind of keep the galvanized bonuses active, or it just struggles. Like trying to like get all the galvanized stacks back is like, oh my god. So I try to just keep using the melee a little bit more often. It is just, you know, melee influence and that's it. So still nice and easy. I think we're safe. Okay. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh, there's your boy. Let's get out of that. Oh, that's Malice. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention, Chad. See how this happens to me? Is he gonna bubble me? Oh my god. I guarantee you he's gonna bubble me at the worst time. I can feel it. I can just... You see? There's the bubble. No bubble? Okay. Oh, he did his little summon, dudes. Dude, I got so lucky I just stood there. I'm just so used to getting bubbled. I'm so... It's built in to my psyche. Oh, this should be a perfect moment for this. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that's okay. Let's try and take out these dudes first. Oh, I should pick up all this shit. I'm the master. I just love leaving shit on the ground. I just have a bunch of garbage on the ground at all times. But here you go. Here's the nice thing. I can run around and pick up all this shit. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Pretty satisfying. What was that, 33 to 80? Okay, come on. Get serious, man. I wonder if this procs off of melee info. I forget how our abilities even work. Oh, I'm actually using bullets now. Cringe. Okay, here we go. Is this a good spot for it? This may potentially be a good spot for it. Alright, how's that? How's that, bozos? Alright, safe. Better. Swap. Nice and easy. Alright, I'm going to try and spam the Gazelle Machete a little bit. Let me see if I can proc some melee influence. Oh, playing it a little dirty. Playing it risky. You felt that. I'm leaving this Necromech alive for too long. I need to kill this. Where's this healing dude? Oh, am I in the bubble and it doesn't show me the bubble? Oh, I love that, dude. This guy needs to die. And then where's the Necromech? He's right there. Okay, alright. Let's try and aim at this dude a little bit. Actually take him out. Alright, nice and safe. Oh, we got this dude on the playing field. Don't like that. Okay. Oh, he's still got overguard. Okay, maybe I can run over here a little bit and... Here, let's try this. Okay. Oh my god, there's just too much shit on the playing field, bro. Are you kidding me? I love the double overguard buff. I don't know how those overguard buffs work together, like with the corrupted ancients and the other shit. I've been forming my Hildren Prime so I can farm Toroids in Orb Valis, dude. I totally feel that. Toroid farm is a... Whew. Oh my god. That's a... I'm glad I got through that era. I'm glad I lived through that era. You know what I mean, man? That was a rough point. Oh, my boy's dead again. That sucks. This is me. This is me. Hey, hi, it's me. Yeah, we're safe. I'm realizing I should definitely just be casting my one basically all the time, so not too hard to understand. Love this guy being an Eximus. That's really great, but still good. Still safe. Did not get the bubble. The bubble was actually destroyed. We love that. That's right, chat. The bubble was actually destroyed. Oh my god. Okay, chillin'. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this is a little bit too simple. But what else are we playing? Should I do Caliban? I don't know. I feel like I'll do Caliban eventually, but you know, I think up next is Corvex and Jade. So yeah, we've got some silly gameplay in store. I'm gonna make sure to keep this active. But yep, unfortunately, I hate to do it to you, man. Some of these guys just have a shit ton of health and overguard, which is just like, you know, chat. It's exactly what you want, all right? But I think we're still fine. I think we're still doing okay. We're catching up a little bit. Stop shooting yourself in the face. That's rule number one. But, yeah, there you go, chat. 70 FPS, so definitely hitting a threshold. We got 2 of these overguards. Oh, and it's violence. Oh, fuck yeah, it's violence. Just say less, man. Alright, let's see if we can test the range. Oh, it's just like a wave, and then I'm out of it. Can I hit him with this? Oh, I'm done. Where's this guy? Where's this dude? You see how he doesn't follow me? Come on, man. Follow me. There you go. Okay, here you are. I see you now. You're with me. Oh, is this corrosive and fire? Is that giving me the almost removal? That's pretty sick. I like that. Okay, let's be back over here. I guess put down this. I'm curious to see. There's no way they would give me the reactant drop. There's no way they would give me the one that I want. Right? Nope. Secondary weapon again. That's crazy, man. Okay. Okay. Put the bubble in the wrong spot. That's a... Amar put the bubble where the enemies are, so unfortunately he should have just cast his third ability. Just cast 3. That's it. Run away. Cast 4. That's it. Just try and build up the stacks again. You got mogged by violence, and now you gotta Now you got to reset yourself back to square one. You got to rebuild your whole life. Rebuild your whole identity. That's right. There's a toll-free line you can call if you've been mogged by violence. And you just reset your abilities so fucking hard. Because we do feel it. I feel like I should be spamming Coil Horizon. But yeah, you're seeing it, bro. We love the Overguard buff, don't we? We love the number of Overguard dudes there are on the playing field. It's so sick. We love that these guys are alive. These floating triangles, because the blast damage doesn't kill them properly until they just exist forever. Oh god, what have I done? I've created my own living hell.
60 seconds.
I need to only kill the corrupted ancients, but this is what I mean, chat. How many corrupted ancients do you want? How much Overguard do you want them to have? Jesus Christ. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? Oh, look at this. 3 triangles that are alive forever. Oh my god. My game is just not happy right now. Did I kill all the Overguard dudes? I swear to god, man. Okay. Oh my god, that's sick. The moments where you rethink Prime Sure-Footed, that's definitely a moment. The stun lock trials. Anyway, let's run away from a little bit. I guess these guys still have residual Overguard, but oh my fucking god. Did we burn through our buff already? Yeah, we burned through the buff. Right. Let's reposition a little bit, but fucking Christ, man. Alright, that should be a little bit better. Oh my god. The Overguard just kills me, man. It does make me rethink Magnetic. But I'm like, so I realized, like, you know, the Magnetic will increase your damage to Overguard. But then, you know, when you clear the Overguard, then you'll get a big electric proc that deals. So if you have 10 stacks of Magnetic, then it'll deal 30% of their health as a electric proc. And obviously that, you know, if you have any kind of armor strip, that's a lot of damage. Can I cast my first ability? Oh my god. Did all the little thingies fall? Did I get too greedy, I think? Oh my god. Well, I'm glad to be out of here at 25 minutes, but yeah, I've definitely been rethinking magnetic damage. I'll tell you that. Over Hunter munitions. You know, that's a thought that I've definitely had once or twice, is like, I think just seeing how much fucking Overguard is on the playing field, it pisses me off so much. But yeah, I don't know if necessarily I don't know if we all want them to spawn 50 fucking corrupted ancients all at the same time. I feel like there's a threshold of Overguard that we need to, like, be conservative with, or else we might get in a little bit of trouble. So I don't know, man. I need to also not be standing right next to enemies all the time, but there you go. I have to remember, chat. Recast pillage. That's it. Press 1 again. If you ever need shields, just press 1 again. So there you go. I mean, yeah, the Bosmu, definitely a weird one. I'm not using this relic. I don't know why I always choose it, but I'm chilling. All right, safe. Look at that, man. Nice and easy. Okay, there's the buff, or excuse me, there's the steel essence. Let's get the fuck out of here. 25 minutes, nice and chill. We got all the steel essence, so we're good on that. That's good to see. But yeah, I mean, dude, I guess I should just play Corvex and we can just do it that way. But it's 7:48, so we've got time for a couple more rounds. I think we should be able to load in with the same mission. So I think the next weapon I'm using is the Scourge, but I may potentially swap that if we're using Corvex. So hey, I may spam Gazelle Machete a little bit more potentially. We'll have to see, but 32 steel essence is pretty good. I like that. Oh, but we're good. We're chilling. Let's get on out of here, swap our stuff around, and be on our merry way. So still pretty good. I'm not too worried.
Fair warning, if you do
Oh, we love that. All right, safe. What are we doing? Oh, you see what I mean? Gyre just gone. Okay, we're doing Jade and then Corvex. Okay, so I think I could still use your boy the Scourge. This is a fun weapon. What does it have? It has corrosive, viral, and heat. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. It's just galvanized aptitude and fire damage. So, still got, you're gonna actually, the elemental damage does increase the damage of the fire proc, so that is nice. We enjoy that. And then, yeah, we'll swap this around. Oh, you see how the sepulcher moves? Whew, man. Despair Incarnate again, and then I don't think Gazelle Machete moves. I don't think it's going to move for a long, long time. So, stuck with it. But yeah, let's keep moving. Let's do it. Still chilling. Let's just see. 19 minutes. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, so go in for another round. Yeah, we should be good. We won't max out our void traces for this round, so cruising on through. Did I even talk about all the shit? Should I talk about the shit? I'll talk about the shit. Apologies, chat. Yeah, I mean the Jade build. I don't know. It's just, so I will say, this duration, I think you could swap and like put in some more power strength or something like that. This is a pretty conservative build just to have a little bit of range for these guys. And then yeah, the alternate fire does, you know, you got a little increase on the AoE of your bullets, so that is kind of nice. But yeah, I mean it's a fun loadout. I guess your main ability set is just keep your 2 active. I only use shields. That's basically it. And then this guy is going to strip armor if you're looking at them, which is pretty crazy. This is going to heal you. It's going to do fire as well, but I don't really care about the fire. And then, yeah, so as long as you kill enemies within your orbs, it'll recharge your 2 as well, so it's pretty sick. And you get 2 aura slots, so it's a pretty fun loadout. I talked about Scourge. Yeah, I guess Despair Incarnate direct damage only affects me if I hit at someone directly in the face, but it doesn't affect the AoE. What is the other choice? Yeah, so this is with Dread and Hate, so it's a very rare chance that actually shows up. Negative Zoom is pretty nice. Reload speed is also pretty good, but it's got a pretty quick reload speed already. And then this is just crit chance, crit damage. Crit chance status chance is actually pretty good too, because this is 18% crit chance versus 12%, but I still think it goes pretty hard. 20% crit chance, 44% crit or status chance. So it's still pretty low status, but what can I say? This shit bangs pretty hard. Yeah, standard loadout, basic ass loadout, creeping bullseye, primed heated charge, viral. That's it. 3,000 damage. Oh, does it not show the AoE? Oh, interesting. I don't think it shows the damage of the AoE. That's so weird, but yeah, there is an AoE, but yeah, there you go. I guess we just keep moving. That should cover everything, so whew, quicker than ever, but that's the gameplay. I want to play more gameplay. You're here to play games, chat. If you're playing a game, you want gameplay. All right. Anyway, enough with the weird fucking idioms. Let's play Warframe. What are we rocking? Not Limbo. Oh, the Mesa blueprint and also the Atlas. Oh no, psych. I lied. Oh, that's lame. All weapon parts. Okay, we're doing an all weapon parts one. That's cool. We love that. We eat those. All right. Oh, excuse me. I hit the mic.
Each enemy is more powerful than
safe
before. Only
yes.
with
Okay.
true
Perfect.
mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you
So now I think
succeed.
we're ready. Once again, it's been a long time since I used this in this weapon. Oh, I don't think I even showed off the Riven. I wonder if I can show it off this way, but we need to. I should use the alt fire of this gun. Excuse me. I should use the alt fire of this gun, but you know, it's one of those things that I'm using more in situations where it actually would benefit more from it, so I'm not necessarily using it all the time. Same room. We love that. That's sick. Fucking poggers. Alright, let's start moving. Let's start casting our shit. Alright? Enough dawdling. It's serious gameplay time. So, you know, it's been a while since I've used Scourge, but I think we're gonna try and just spam Scourge and your boy Gazelle Machete. Are we getting primary crux? No, we're not getting a single primary crux, but I have an idea. I bet if I did this, I would get a lot of primary crux. Yep, there's all the primary crux. Poggers, love that. Can we just recast this or rethrow it, I guess? Does that just reset the ammo pool? It just always reloads? That's sick. Love that. Holy shit. Poggers. Oh, I guess I have to shoot off the arms. That's what I have to remember. I think I can probably get headshots now that I remember how to do this properly, but let's recast this. Let's do this. Alright. Safe. Good to go. Okay, there you go. So, I'm telling you, man. Oh, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting that if I look at them, I'm stripping their armor. I'm like totally forgetting that whole loop. So, excuse me. I was like frozen for a second. I was like, what the fuck is... Why are their armor gone? And then I'm like, oh, sorry, chat. Excuse me. I was being a tad bit silly. Anyway, I need to... Did this dude die? No, he's chilling now. Okay. So there's Scourge. I want to try to lock in a little bit with this guy. There you go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit more like what you're expecting from this guy. Okay. So you want to kind of warm this weapon up, get it started. Okay, perfect. Much better. Are we still getting crux? I guess we can attempt to. 6. Yeah, we're still doing good. 8. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Safe. Perfect moment for this. Good. We'll hit this.
You have but 60 seconds.
How does it work? Is it just as long as I shoot the attractor? I don't know exactly how it works. Is it a bubble? Yeah, I think it's a little bubble. That's a little bit hard to see. But yeah, we've got some weird heads in this group. We've got some strange looking heads in this group. So, you know, Jade, definitely a different setup from Gyre, but you know, I'm still having a good time. It's definitely slower. I'm definitely running out of life support quicker, but we just run around and spam Gazelle Machete and that's it. I feel like that could go pretty hard, but we just need to hit enough enemies, chat. You remember the loop. There you go. Much better. Okay. Keep casting your orb. Keep using Gazelle Machete, I guess, is the lesson that we learn in this moment. So, very good, chat. I hope you guys are enjoying that. I'm feeling like I kind of want to just lock in with Gazelle Machete and that's it. I'm going to send this guy away. I don't need whatever that Grezling has. So, good. Chilling. Drop this. Drop another orb. So far, so good. We'll keep hitting this. Okay, good. Nice, chat. Okay, better. Woo! Dude. You start to get the vibe. That's what I mean. Like, you... Especially with, like, the melee class, there's definitely something you're familiar with most weapons. We get Mania. That's a pretty good one. Ooh, can I break Mania with the Scourge, potentially? Let me see. Let's see if this works. Does that work? Is that working? I think that is working, but it's not doing crazy damage. I think it's probably a situation where I swap to Despair in Karnan. Yep, that'll clear him. Okay, poggers. Shout out Despair in Karnan, I guess. Nice. Oh, we got an Overguard, dude. Okay, let's just swap to this. Give me one sec, chat. Let's get real here, chat. There's too many enemies on the playing field. There you go. Oh, I'm gonna fail it. Give me one sec. I'm gonna run away from here. Snag this. So you're kind of seeing it. I mean, it was interesting. I was impressed with how well Gyre was doing. I feel like we might have gotten a little bit lucky with how many life support charges were spawning, or maybe I was just super efficient. I don't know. You never know. I mean, that's part of it. Is there is definitely like ups and downs to it. There's moments that are better than others. So you know, I'm not ever too worried. Like that's kind of the whole point. Is you're not always going to have the most amazing setup in the world, but you know, for the most part, there is a certain floor that you reach where you're like, okay, I'm still fine. I'm still able to play kind of how I want. So, there you go, Gunson, whatever, chilling. Oh, I mean, I do love Entrati. I do love it. It is annoying to have an Overguard enemy. The Hollow Vein is also pretty awful to deal with. So, it has its moments. We also hate Corrupted Ancients, but we always hate Corrupted Ancients. Did you already summon, or you chilling? Alright, nice and easy. Perfect. Dude. That's a little bit better. Alright, keep it up. Now we're talking. Keep the orbs down as well. I'm moving a little bit quicker. Okay, so the next arena is over there, so I'm actually going to try and start moving them over to that arena. But I need to just focus these ancients a little bit. Oh god. Oh, thank god I got Aegis. Appreciate that. Appreciate the save, Aegis. Okay, perfect. He's gone. Okay, let's move them a little bit. I'm gonna start moving over here. I need some space from these fucking dudes. We just snag him real quick with. Yep, there you go. That's a epic snag with Despair Incarnate. That's fucking poggers. So here we go, doing a little bit better. I'm starting to get a little bit more confident. Scourge definitely a weird weapon, I will say. Scourge definitely. It's got that special effect. It's incredibly powerful. It's still kind of an oddball. It's kind of a nutcase. You know what I mean? I guess the corrosive and the heat really aren't doing anything. I'm stripping armor just by looking at them. So corrosive becomes a little bit useless. So I guess there's that. There's that slight little wrinkle in the gameplay. Secondary weapon has unlimited ammo. It does not affect an Incarnate. I don't know why I swapped and then had to realize that, but there you go, chat. You saw it. You can catch it live. Okay, safe. Just do a little bit of melee influence. You never really need to be on it too long, but I need to clear out all these overguard dudes. They're starting to make my life a little miserable. Oh, and you see how he becomes a Venomous Eximus? It's still a pretty low chance for them to become a Venomous Eximus. It's not, like, super likely. So, you know, they have to spawn first, and then they can spawn as any Eximus, but they can obviously also spawn as a Venomous. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's a little something you got to worry about in certain moments, but still safe. Still doing pretty good. I'm impressed. Oh, God. Don't like that Hollow Vein. I have to just say, like, when you get the Hollow Vein attack, you just leave. You just get the fuck out of there. It's a clear and definite sign that you're in too deep, that you need to back off, right? Hit the buttons. Safe. Still good. Alright, gamers. Alright. So, doing a little bit of clearing with that. Still have melee influence active. Where's your boy? Where's your boy? He's right here. Alright, let's hit him with 2 bullets. Where the hell did you go? You teleported? Here, let me hit him with 2 bullets. Oh, unfortunate. Here, there you go. Goodbye. Okay. Let's be a little bit stingy with the number of bullets on you. Okay. Let's try and clear out all these dudes. Perfect. Ask and ye shall receive, chat. What am I telling you? When you've got an influence weapon, you use the influence weapon. Oh, you get tanked right in the face by a Blitz Eximus. Should I pop a life support? Should I go to the next room and pop a life support? Let's do that.
You are out of options.
Yeah, man. I live at 7%. 4%, 3%. Yeah, we're chilling. Alright, let's start moving them a little bit. Oh, goodness, chat. We'll move them into the hallway, I guess, and then we'll see from there. We'll pop a couple towers and then keep moving. But you are seeing it. That's a clear, definite sign. I'm moving slower. Oh, God. Stop shooting yourself in the face. Okay. They do move quick. You gotta say that. Oh, there they all are. Do I want to keep them in the hallway, or do I want to bring them into this one? I definitely don't want to be right next to them. That's a bad idea. You know, if I were to be a expert gamer and be real with you guys, do not be in that little doorway with all those enemies, especially these giant dudes. Oh my god. Oh, we get another Blitz Eximus. I love that. I feel like I'm trying to be better about, like, spot shooting all the Eximus if I'm using a rifle or like any projectile weapon. There we go, chat. Nice and easy. Much better. Okay, and now we can farm just a little bit better. Okay, perfect. Keep it up. Keep it up. You can do it. Nice. All right, and yeah, Gazelle Machete. Very, very strange weapon. Not exactly the weapon you would be expecting, but it's got the power you need. Well, I wouldn't tell you to necessarily use it, but I can use it, and I like it. It works pretty well. It's not exactly the best weapon in the world, but, you know, it does what it needs to, I guess. This is my shining review, if you guys can't tell. Oh, that's not doing shit. I should be able to just tap him in the back, I would assume, so. Shout out my boy Despair and Karnan for coming in clutch, as always. But yeah, I mean, we've got... I do like the quick little 25-minute stance. Oh, that's pretty good, and then I can just charge it up again instantly. Oh, hang on 1 second. They dropped down a bunch of orbs. Oh, there's just too many enemies alive. Hang on, apologies, I need to run. Yeah, there's a threshold where I should not be getting shot that much. Okay, say goodbye to all of them. Say goodbye to all your friends. Is my boy still alive? Where's my boy? He's up here. Oh, and he's at full health. Did I stand in a fucking leech Eximus? I swear to God, sometimes. The way that they do me, man. They treat me so raw. Oh, is the bubble giving them like some kind of damage vulnerability? Oh, you see how they still live? They bring more enemies to me the more I kill. I hate it. Is he getting full healed again? Oh my God. No, he's not getting full healed. Okay, we're safe. Charged instantly and dead. Okay, goodbye. Sorry I keep running into the fucking explosion. I'm so sorry, chat. Straight up losing my mind. Anyway, I need to hit... Where's the last one? Yeah, the last one's over here. Alright, pop that. This is major struggle mode, but we should be able to just do this and then be fine, so... There you go. Primary weapon has unlimited ammo. We love that.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll
That's what I want to see. Oh, does it still oh, it's got like it just got a cooldown, I guess. Okay, we got you, chat. We're understanding. So keep moving. All right, nice and easy. Oh, wait. Whoa, what was that? If I stagger myself, it like prevents it from doing the thing. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, nope. Maybe not. Okay, anyway, chat. Amar remembers how to use the Scourge, apparently. That's the stream you're watching currently, so what can I say? Too many weapons to use. I love how long they're invincible for also when they become corrupted. That's one of my favorite things. We need to recast my 3. Need to put down a couple orbs. Yeah, I have no idea where that necromech is, but that shit is spawning, bro. That shit is just gonna spawn. Let's see if I can wipe all these dudes. Let's see if I can not crash my game. 60 FPS, 75 FPS. That was a good moment. That was a clutch moment. I felt it. Like, the whole game was like, bro, you need to chill with this melee influence shit. Oh my God. I'm like, dude, am I trying to blow up my PC? No, but I think it's still doing okay. Oh, I like this. I'm kind of chunking him a little bit. Can I dome him, or should I shoot it at the ground? Let's do this. Into this. Was he getting healed? I don't like him getting healed. Yeah, definitely getting healed. Let's do a little bit of despair. There you go, chat. That's what you need to see. I feel like these guys need to get cleared out, so let's have a little bit of fun with despair. Ooh. I'm telling you, man. I like tanking Blitz Eximus. That is pretty exciting for me. Ooh, look at that. Oh, but they've returned. Oh, nice. And then the first tower is spawning right here. So we're almost at a surplus. We got really lucky on the spawns, on the room spawns. You can absolutely get fucked over. And there's like rooms that have like 50 life support towers, and you just have to be in that room basically because they'll just continuously spawn there. Anyway, let's hit this. Safe. We survived. We made it. Pure gamer moment. Let's have a little bit of fun with despair though. God, it's been such a long time since I actually just like played with despair. Apologies for the phrasing, but very fun weapon. Okay, nice and easy. Look at that. Woo. I'm not even like aiming necessarily. I'm just spreading the bullets across the crowd. It's a weird way to phrase it, but yeah, I guess that's the skinny, man. Let's do a little bit of influencing, I think. I'm an influencer, a melee influencer. Oh god. That's on another level, chat. That's too much. I can't allow it. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, that's better. Alright, chat. So, what are you really talking about? I mean, it's weird to just be able to...
That area.
I don't know, like this weapon was just sitting at the bottom of my list, and I was like, I wonder if I could give it a shot. It does just have pretty good status chance, and it's a machete, so it's got slash procs. But yeah, it's definitely one of those moments where I'm like, bro, you have no reason to use the Gazelle machete, but you just put melee influence on it, and it's not struggling too much. So I definitely think that the melee class is kind of goofy at this point, and you could use the worst melee weapon, and it's still a melee weapon, so it's pretty powerful. So I've yet to see if there's going to be any kind of nerfing, because it is a pretty powerful arcane, but honestly I feel like they kind of want it to be that way. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. I will say it's nice to kind of put everything into the list and be like, okay, if it doesn't work in this way, then I can just put this specific build on it and blah 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 blah. And it ends up being pretty simple. I think that's part of what I enjoy, is that it is like very easy to understand, and like in the end you have, you know, unique aspects between the melee types, which is a fun thing that I'll always enjoy, is like the stances and the different melee types, and like certain melees have unique effects, so it's like there's all these different things for you to understand, but it's just such a big list. There's just so many weapons to choose from that I think it's a really fun, it's a fun thing to mess around with. It's a fun thing to like have some fun with, and just try different stuff. And there's always going to be huge outliers. There's always going to be weapons that are so insanely strong that it's like, yeah, why are you using the Bosmu? Why are you using Gazelle Machete and all this shit? And it's like, I think it's a pretty easy thing to understand. You know, like we've got our buffs, you know, they combo pretty well together. I think in the end, you know, your gear will kind of build itself. At a certain point, you will start to understand what you want out of Warframe, and I think that's an important thing. Like for, you know, I was watching some clips. I should just follow Z Scripture, but like his clips are always, I love his clips. So, you know, he's always talking about like, you know, it's hard to say what the best frame is, because it's more important to understand what you want out of a Warframe. Like, why are you using a frame? Because then that'll dictate the benefits that you'll gain from them. And that's why when I'm doing a tier list, you know, I'm trying to do them in interesting ways and talk about different setups. So yeah, the main thing is like, I think for 2025 you guys will see some tier lists. They'll probably be on Monday, and you know, it'll be talking about things like oh god, what would I say? Like, you know, I've been thinking about, probably one of my first ones is double crit, or like just calling them crit frames, because they'll have multiple crit buffs. So that's probably one of the main things that I've been thinking about working on. Is I also want to do tier lists that have less Warframes. I'm tired of like doing I don't know, like when I did the tank tier list, it was like a zillion. It was so many fucking Warframes, and it took forever, and there was too much to talk about, and there's just too much to argue about, and I don't know. I was like, I feel like I need to shorten this down. So let's hit this life support tower before I fail. But we survived. We're safe. We've got life support towers in the main room, so we're chilling. We just play for 17 minutes. Oh, I guess it's a pretty similar time. It was, what, 18 minutes for me last time. So I need to start clicking these dudes a little bit better. Oh, there's a Blitz Eximus. Don't like that. I feel like I should be better about like rolling. It does help in certain situations. It helps you move a little bit better. But yeah, I don't think it's ever too crazy to understand. Oh, my boy's dead. That sucks. Okay, let's just try to wipe all these dudes before we deal with the mech. Okay, they're all dead. This guy's charged up. Do we put down the orb? Yep, we put down the orb. Okay, he's chilling. Alright, safe. Good to go. Spawning another one instantly. We love that shit. Okay, much better. Can I shoot this guy from the back? Can I hit him from the back to say it a certain way? But nope, we're safe. Oh, it's Malice. Nice, we love that. He's going to be a little bit of an issue, but so far so good. Have I not gotten bubbled yet? I swear to God, man. Safe. Wrong type of bubble, but I'll take it. Fully understand that. I will say also, I should mention, you know, daily God of War Ragnarok update. I'm pretty sure I've maxed out all the upgrades in Valhalla. I think I've spent all the stuff, so it's just cosmetics. So now I'm not doing, there's like these labors that I was doing, you know, like using specific skills and stuff. I'm honestly like, I could give a fuck about that. I'm fully just spamming whatever gets buffed. So I've definitely been thinking about doing another run and seeing just how beefy I could get. So everything should be dead. I'm gonna try a little bit harder and we'll see where we go from here, but we're at 1920, so we've got a couple more rounds left. Can I pop this dude real quick? Oh, come on, man. Can I hit this, this, and this? Okay, perfect. Oh, look at him. He's looking so strange. Is he just locking onto me like crazy? Oh my god. He's straight glued to me, bro. He's obsessed with me. He can't stop staring at me. Oh, I'm into the void. Nope, I'm safe. I live. Whoa, nice. Excellent plays. We pop that real quick and then clear all this shit. We're still safe. Still good to go, chat. So look at that. Excellent gamer moment. Okay, perfect. There you go. Another Gunson. Fuck, man. Oh, I guess that's how it is. I guess that's how it be sometimes, so... There you go. We've got one more round, and then we'll be chilling, and then we'll go in for another. We should have time for, like, 2 more sessions of this. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but we'll figure it out, chat. Don't worry about it. Alright, nice and easy. Get the hell out of here. Keep this shit active. Is it good? I don't know if it... Anyway, okay. Don't get too distracted. Keep the focus on spamming Sundering Weave. This is the forward blocking combo of Sundering Weave. It's pretty juicy. Kind of love it. Oh, those are AoEs. I love standing in the AoEs forever. That's just genius strategies. I'm an absolute master gamer, so for now, still good to go. These dudes need to die. Although, honestly, I've been noticing that melee influence has been killing them, so... We've got a lot of overguard on the playing field, so... Your boy, thinking about magnetic damage more and more, and there we go, we lock in with melee damage bonus. So there you go, nice and powerful. There you go, okay. So yeah, chat, overguard definitely hits me a certain way. With this much defense buffing happening, it really does makes me suffer. I feel like if they just, I think I already said it, but yeah, if they just spawned half as many corrupted ancients, I would be happy. I would feel much better with myself. Because yeah, half as many ancients means half as many ancient Eximus, so come on, chat. Don't worry about it too much. Let's spam this guy a little bit, which is fun. I love that. And that's what I will say is it's nice. There will always be specific pistols that I think will have that level of like map wipe capability. Like they just do so much damage. And then there are some rifles as well, but generally like I've found that the melee influence setup is just like so fucking goated. So oh, I will have to take a break. This my hand is starting to kill me. I might need to move my keyboard a little bit so it's a little more comfortable. Oh, I'm into the void. Let me move my shit around. Better? Okay. Play again. Okay, safe.
60 seconds.
Alright, much better. And we keep doing what we were normally doing. Alright. Oh god. Better? Yeah, we love it. We love the fucking AoEs, man. I mean, it's like I get it. After the 50th fucking AoE, you're like, okay, I understand. I'm on board. You don't have to explain it to me this much. You don't have to lay it out for me this much, game, so Jesus Christ. Oh god. Hang on one sec. Let me back out of here real quick. Alive? Come on, man.
60 seconds of life support remaining.
Alright, safe. Oh, I need to charge this bitch. Oh, and this guy's alive. Don't like that. Where is this guy? Chilling right here? Right in front of my face? Okay. You should be safe. Oh, come on, man. You see how it's always violence? You see how it's always fucking violence? Alright, I need to run then. 23 minutes. Is this... No, I still need another set. Okay, charged. And easy, dude. Woo! Love the damage, though. Ooh, fell into that. Need to leave this. Ooh, do not want to be over there. Really do not want to be over there. Okay, perfect. And then perfect. Safe. And kill this guy now. Please, please, please kill this guy. Oh, God, don't stagger yourself as well. Oh, is he in the air so his hitbox is weird? Yep, that's the answer. Oh, do you see how there's just way too many enemies? Oh, my fucking... I saw that. You guys all realize that. You're like, oh, Amar's gonna die. That's way too many enemies to deal with all at once, so... Is Necromech dead? No, he's chilling over there. Right. Oh, he's got a tiny amount of HP, but he's got a bunch of Overguard now? Oh, my God. It's always something with this fucking Overguard. Oh! Staggered myself again. Oh, staggered myself again. There you go. Okay, much better. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely some moments, chat. There's definitely some moments where I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm starting to lose my mind. But yeah, so far so good. I'm impressed with the recovery, I guess is all I can say, if I'm being a little self-congratulatory. But yeah, whew, man. Can be a little bit of a burden at times. It can go from a fun little jaunt on stream where I get to yap a lot to suddenly very awful and me having to lock in a little bit. But I don't know, chat, I'm still moving pretty well. I'm hoping Gazelle is making its way up on the list because whatever, it's just an influence weapon. That's kind of all it ever will be. Here we go, chat. Nice and easy. Okay, better. And we're safe. Oh, and we get Phantasma. Look at that. Look how wonderful that is. Fantastic Phantasma. Alright. So. I think then next up is Corvex. Okay, so. I don't know if we're going to get an Acolyte spawn. I may just call it because... Honestly, chat, I'm on a better route. I'm getting more Steel Essence. I'm playing Warframe more, which is basically all I need. So I'm doing a little bit better. You know, I'm just I'm thankful to have, you know, Warframe. I'm thankful to have other games to play. But yeah, man. So yeah, it's weird. It's been unusually quiet on TikTok. I don't know, but chat, the numbers may change, but I'll be here. I'll be live for you. 168,000. That's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I should check how much Steel Essence I have because I don't know where I'm at. I'm probably doing better, but I don't know exactly where I've landed. Let's see, because I want 5312. Okay, that's way better. That's more of a number that I like. So definitely been thinking about spamming some stuff more often. Got some ideas going. Look how far Jade moves. Oh my god. Yeah, Corvex and then Caliban. I think this will probably be the last round that we do. We'll go for 25 minutes, so that'll put us at, you know, about 850. Oh my god, and we use Tiburon. Great choice actually for Corvex. That's a pretty excellent choice. And then Lado Vandal might be a fun choice. Although I feel like I should use Sestra and Karnan. I think I'll use Sestra and Karnan. Did this guy move at all? No. Okay, we're chilling. Let's go. Alright. And the rolls are... Hey, I'll take a level 135 conjunction. We'll cruise. We'll cruise a little bit. We'll have a good time. So we've got a weird setup, but I think I can rock and roll. I've been trying to actually cast Corvex's abilities more, but mostly just his 2. That's the one that I use the most often. It's pretty good, but I do try to actually set it up properly. I'm not always necessarily casting it all the time. There's definitely moments where it's better and moments where it's worse. So I don't know, man. I hope you enjoy it. I will say, like, it's nice. I do enjoy these like solo. They're always solo. I don't know exactly how to phrase it, but you know what I mean. Like, it's fun. It's definitely a way different gameplay loop, and like you can see that it plays so. The game is so much different doing any Omnia when you're doing it solo. Oh, look at that buttery smooth 120 for some reason. Look how amazing that is, and then it's gonna just bog down to nothing. Oh, I don't have growing power. That's right. Okay. All right, let's start doing it. Nice and easy. 40% critical precision. Very good. I think I might actually lock in with Gazelle Machete. I think it might do a little bit better because this would be a pretty good situation for it. Okay, perfect. But then, dude, honestly, I don't even know if I would use Corvex's abilities. I hate to say it. I can still do it because it'll still do the defense reduction. It'll still give the damage vulnerability, so they'll still take more damage. It will be nicer. All right, still good? Yeah, look at this. Unbroken 120. What the hell is happening? How is this possible? I haven't seen Unbroken 120 in God knows how long. What is happening to me, chat? Oh, that was bad. That was a chunk and a half. Keep moving, though. Keep moving. Don't slow down. Keep moving. Move to the arena. Keep clicking, too. That's it. Masterful gameplay, dude. Woo! This is what I want to see. Get that last reactant, dude. Snag that shit. What do we get? Secondary weapon has unlimited ammo. We don't really... Oh, I guess we kind of get to benefit from that. Should I use a little bit of Sestra? You can kind of see how it works. It's a very interesting weapon. Let's see if I can time it properly or aim it properly. Let's see. Yep, there you go. So I think this is a 50 times crit multiplier. I didn't show off the build, but yeah, I'm trying to make sure that we're able to do this at a reasonable time. So still chilling. Yeah, it's so weird. It's running at a buttery smooth frame rate that I cannot allow. So yeah, still good to go. Need to recast Omori. But yeah, it's nice. I can get a little bit of infinite ammo for charging my Sestra and then just click this and have some fun this way. It's a little bit strange, I will say. The Sestra is a very weird weapon. Oh, I'm playing a little bit greedy. Yeah, they're too far apart. They're not grouped up tight enough. Need to do a little bit better than this. But yeah, just keep clicking the wall. Keep it up, man. It's the masterful ability. It's the secret hack. It's the one that you need. Oh, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a buff from the bubble. That silly little black and white man making my life so much easier. So I think this is me fully just locking in with the whatchamacallit. What is this weapon called? Gazelle Machete. And then I guess in certain situations I'll probably swap to the Sestra and Karnin to pop the stronger enemies. Because that thing, you just hold down left click and it just gives it more crit chance the longer you hold down. So it just deals insane amounts of damage. So you'll kind of see it happen. I didn't get to show it, but I do have, I think, a 50 times crit multiplier on this. I don't know how it's possible. It's so fucking weird, man. Anyway, keep moving. Keep clicking your abilities. Keep doing it right. There we go, chat. This is much better. This is much more like what you want to see from WARFRAME. Like, I will say there are a lot of tiles in these, like, endless missions. Like, especially the survival where it is just goated. Melee influence, it just makes your life so simple. So for now, chat, I'm kind of laughing a little bit. It's just so simple to use where I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, you can't keep doing this. This is absolutely nutsoid, man. Totally bonkers. So what can I say? Yeah, bonk fluence has a certain level of power, but the swinging influence is will always just have a certain ease of use that I don't know if you can like capture anywhere else. It just knows exactly how to rock. So whew, dude, it's an exciting one. Like, I'll definitely say that I feel it when I don't have an influence weapon. Like, just the ease at which it map wipes is just crazy. Actually, this is a guy I should shoot in the face. This is a guy I should shoot in the face. Pop this. Pop Angst. Shoot him in the face if I can land some shots. Where the hell is he? How the hell are ya? He's dead. Game over, dude. Sorry, man. Hate to say it to you. Okay, click this. Do we get the conjunction dudes? Yeah, we'll get the thorax in a second. That's the thing. I just need 3 kills for the gun condition overload, and then I need 4 kills for multi-shot. So it's not terrible, man. You should be able to get those as soon as you need to and then just cruise. So I will say that's been something that I've enjoyed, is just keeping the melee influence out at all times. And then if I need to swap to something that's single target, then I can kind of have that already set up and ready to go. So it's definitely easier to use. I find it to be more consistent, but yeah, keep it up, man.
Tenno, the Void has summoned a new
I'm
presence
impressed.
and it craves our life support.
I will say
Destroy
this
these
motherfucker
manifestations.
needs to die. This guy needs to die. Oh, he's dead? Oh, they're gonna get overguard, aren't they? Oh, safe. Safe. He's both dead. Yeah, they're both dead. Sweet. Okay, we're good. Excellent work. Okay, perfect. Do this. Come over here. Do this. And then we just lock in with your boy. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay, chat. And this is what I mean. Like, I can't, like, I went back through, you know, I was actually removing a bunch of Archon shards in preparation for this milestone. I was removing a bunch of normal Archon shards, replacing them with Tau Forged Archon shards. You know, all the yellow ones that I have on the normal Warframes, those are all now Tau Forged yellow, so those are a lot better for me. But yeah, a lot of it was just like I realized, you know, I was like, okay, at a certain point, there are, you know, I'm having to remind myself how to play. You know, you saw it with Gyre. I was like having to still try and work on the build, and I may potentially work on crafting up the build and changing some stuff around, but like I don't think it's too crazy. Like you can see that this is part of why I've been using the randomizer for so long, is that it does work pretty well, and I think dude, I just feel like melee influence like changed everything. I was like, it's one of these arcanes that like I don't know if they have any plans for it. I don't know if they're gonna just leave it as is, but the way that it works is just so simple. I can't get enough of it. Like it just works so well, and you can see there's just simple variants of the build that work pretty flawlessly across the game. And I don't know. It's like it's always pretty straightforward to me. Like part of this is I enjoy how, you know, I can play a dozen different weapons, and then eventually, like this weird, you start to see the matrix and shit. You're like, oh, these weapons have certain similarities that, you know, are somewhat obvious, but also can be played around. Oh, this motherfucker is just trying to make me rage, chat. I hate to say it. He just knows how to push all my buttons. He's gonna steal my Tiburon as soon as I pick it up. So he's ruthless, man. He knows exactly the thing to say that makes me totally crash out. He knows how to make Unk crash out. I almost couldn't finish that sentence, but you know what I mean, chat. You know exactly what I'm feeling. 25-year-old dude, 24, gonna be 25 soon, but you know, straight up Unk vibes already. Just talking, and I don't know, dude. I feel like I have way too many moments where I'm like, bro, am I from the fucking 70s? What's wrong with me? How do I do this to myself? I also, like, most of the music that I listen to is, like, rock from the 70s. You know, like, basically yacht rock at this point is kind of it. You know, like, easy listening stuff, you know, fucking Bowie. Like, most of the happy stuff, poppy stuff a lot. I could say, like, pop from the 70s and 80s is pretty simple way to talk about it. You know, I've got some Madonna songs. It's like, oh, my God. Yeah, your boy loves Madonna. You know it. You can tell it immediately. Oh, need to recast my 3. Nice and easy. Okay, perfect. There you go, chat. Definitely a little bit simpler to use. I will say, yeah, I've got a couple different, you know, weapons, machetes specifically, that I basically only use this way, that don't have very good crit stats. I was actually like, yeah, there's some weird weapons to talk about in my list that I could go through and like have a good time chatting about. But you know, I've thought about doing that eventually. But I think so far, I'm having a good time. Like I like just doing the random stuff for now and seeing how it does. And oh, does this thing have a buff at all? Or does this thing have a buff? This thing is probably going to be easier to use. Yep, definitely easier to use. Okay, nice and easy. Perfect. Do this, and then I think do this again. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, there you go, chat. Get some life support back. Nice and easy. Okay, wow. Impressive. Just a magnificent show of true force. I'm going to recast this, it seems. I'm going to recast this. Okay.
fighters incoming.
Much better, dude. I'm a lean, mean. What would you call it? Chernobyl machine? What did I call him? The Chernobyl Warframe? I mean, that's what he is, right? I want like a crazy, you know, like Russian outfit for Corvex. I want a crazy skin like that. Like the Grax skin, I feel like that would go so hard on this. Give me a Corvex Grax skin. Oh, come on, man. Safe? Better? Recast that, and we're good. Okay, safe. Alright, chat. Moving a little bit better. Alright, so.
Void signatures.
Here's the fun part. Here's the part you're happy to see. You got the Thrax. You got, I think, a couple of these guys. So we're going to do this, and then I think just spam this and see if I can do a little bit of wiping. Your boy's got a wipe, it seems. He's down and he's down. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Can I just hit them with the glaive? Yes, I can. Okay, we're safe. We survived, chat. You can congratulate me in the comments for the skill that I have, for how adept I am at playing solo, and how effortlessly I play Corvex and literally just tank shots, apparently. Just stand there and tank everything. It's a little bit crazy, but I do love Omamori. I have a very good time with it. So let's see if we can just snag all these guys with the wall. Because I realized that even if the wall doesn't group them in, it still hits them. So it has a pretty wide radius that it'll strip all their armor and also give them damage vulnerability. So it's like, yeah, when you see those purple damage effects. I mean, I think some of them are from the pillars, but not like a crazy amount. Oh, never mind. Let's just recharge this bitch. Charge it while I got the chance. How are we doing on stacks? We need to reset some stacks, get some kills. Okay, good. What is the timer on that? I think it's shorter on that. Yeah, it's like 12 seconds or 14 seconds for aptitude. I think it's a little bit longer for the multi-shot bonus. So far so good. Having a good time. Need to do a little bit better. Nice, chat. There you go. Woo! Snag these life support, and we're doing plane. I mean, this is peak Warframe at this point. This is what you like to see. I mean, that's what all Omnias have always been for me. Like, I've always been so impressed with like how like they've never gotten boring for me. Like, just whatever Omnia roles I've got, I can just keep doing them, and I'm not necessarily doing them all the time, but you can see I'm doing them enough that I'm accumulating a lot of steel essence. So that's what I mean, is like in the end I do have a lot of time on my hands, and I am spending it playing Warframe at this point and benefiting from it, getting lots and lots of steel essence, so it's good to see. And yeah, it's a good loop to have. I will say I want these pillars to go away, but I don't think they will. I think they're going to be here. They're going to be my boys. They're going to be here forever. Because I think I refreshed them when I hit them with the wall, so I'm basically always refreshing them and keeping them at 54 seconds. So still chilling, still good to go. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. I think what I'm definitely enjoying is, you know, like, dude, I just, am I really just casting 2 with Corvex and that's it? It's like, yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing is just press 2 every once in a while. Maybe not necessarily even always press 2, but I do have to like set it up. You know, it's an armor strip, it's damage vulnerability, but you do have to kind of aim it a little bit and line it up properly. It's not necessarily the most brainless armor strip in the game, but it's still very good. It gives a pretty absurd buff to the amount of damage you're dealing. So, oh my god, 13 minutes though. I'm gonna pause. I may potentially pause in a little bit and get some water. But yeah, dude, I'm feeling excited. I also will say, I went back and watched the YouTube video, and thankfully it does look a little bit better. So I was happy to see that. That was very positive for me. I just turned off a couple settings, changed some stuff around. It seems to be running better as well. So it seems like a win-win-win for everybody. I also modified some stuff in OBS, and that's still looking fine. So thankfully nothing has really changed. So I don't think I'll be making any edits for a while. So no more issues. I think the streams are going to be pretty cut and dry for a while. You may potentially see some tier lists coming up soon, but I'm going to worry about that at a later date. I'm going to stay focused on doing the scripted videos for now because those do pretty well, and you know I'm always trying to cook some stuff up and get something working. So you know, hope you guys are enjoying. We're definitely moving a little bit quicker through this. All right, much better. There you go, chat. So 15 minutes. Nice and easy. 12 times combo. We get Mania. Shouldn't be an... Oh, it is going to be an issue for Sestra. Oh, but it's fine. I casted it faster than he could live. Or I killed him faster than he could cast his Turbulence, so we actually saved ourselves, so luck be with us again. I mean, we're just the luckiest guy you've ever seen, you know what I mean? So ooh, man, I'm telling you, I'm having way too much fun. I gotta say, man. Like, I appreciate everybody that's been joining me. I appreciate all of the support that I've been getting. You know, that's why, like, especially nowadays, or, you know, with these next couple videos, I'm really trying to be like, okay, if people have enjoyed these other videos that I've made, I want to keep the quality up. I want to make sure that you guys can know me for, you know, high quality streams with lots of chatting and lots of, like, you know, live breakdowns and stuff like that, and you guys can get involved in that kind of chat. And then, you know, once a week you'll potentially, maybe twice a month is what I should say. I'll do it once every 2 weeks, is that you'll get a scripted video, you know, talking about, you know, whatever I'm dealing with at that moment, or maybe potentially doing Warframe builds or things like that. And you know, you may see some shorter, you know, I've been thinking about doing, like, trying to do a short that's a weapon build, and just because I don't think it would be too difficult. I think I could show off the Riven, and that would be another thing to talk about, but I'm trying to be better about, like, not necessarily just straight talking about the build, but just having the build up while I talk about playing the weapon and saving some time there, because I don't think it really matters to always talk about this, like, the upgrades that you have in the build. Like, you can see the upgrades, you'll know what they are. You may not necessarily have the weapon, but you can see what I'm using, and that will change your judgment on how much you like the weapon from the review that I'm doing. So I've been thinking about doing some shorts that are like weapon reviews, because I do think I can fit that as a YouTube short. I think I can make that work and do it in a minute, and then just kind of move on through. So there's you know, like with some Incarnins, there's a moment where you can include a line for specific Incarnin upgrades that maybe change things, or maybe you'd want to swap around in different setups. So there's definitely moments like that, but generally I try to just be like, okay, I feel like I can do these videos better, and I don't necessarily always feel the desire to make a 10-minute weapon build video. You know, like I really want, if I'm gonna build a weapon, or if I'm gonna do a video, it's because, like, okay, this is how I've built the weapon. Here you go, here's the build. It's weird, take a look at it, enjoy it. It's definitely a strange one, but yeah, I think you guys have known that for a while, that, you know, there's some fun ones to talk about, but yeah, keep moving, still safe. Alright, nice and easy. And then we just do this. But yeah, that's always been my thing, is, like, ever since Omnias came out, I feel like it was such a simple loop for me, that it was so easy to understand, such an easy break point in terms of the power that you have, that I really don't think you're too worried. Like, I'm enjoying myself a lot. I'm cruising way quicker than I thought I would. Like, I'm definitely impressed with the fact that, like, I've been more and more open with the weapons that I'm willing to use, and I feel like so far it hasn't been too much to my detriment. Like, that's what I love about solo, is that I don't have to compete. So if, like, my weapons are good enough, then they're good enough, and then I don't have to worry about anything. But you're seeing it. Like, melee influence will always just have a certain level of power where it benefits from enemy density, but, you know, you're only really worried about needing it when you have that high level of enemy density. So far, pretty easy to understand. There you go, he's cooked. That was quite a bit of damage all at once, so we love that shit. And yeah, look at that, 17 minutes in. You know, I'm getting a little tired, I gotta say. I'm excited. So, you know, on Friday we do have an exciting stream that's going to be Endless Runners. So, you know, Subway Surfers is an Endless Runner, but these are going to be way cooler than Subway Surfers. Well, I don't know if I can call it that, but I have an interesting title and thumbnail that I'm going to work on. and I'm feeling like I'm just gonna put a couple of the logos on there, and then it'll be like, I don't know what I'm gonna come up with, but it's definitely exciting, and you know, I'm really enjoying showing you guys more content. I want to give you guys a little bit of a variety. You know, for the most part, it's still gonna be Warframe streams, but I think right now my goal is like, okay, if you're gonna see another game, it's basically just gonna be on a day that I normally wouldn't stream. So like normally I don't stream on Fridays, but I feel like if I'm with my friends, or like I want to show off something a little bit different that is a little easier for me and more exciting, maybe not more exciting, but just something different that I can enjoy, then I definitely want to do that for you guys and be able to show you like, okay, here's some other stuff that I'm playing. If you like Warframe, while these games are not the same, they have similarities in weird, oddball ways that you may not necessarily understand from the get-go, but you'll start to see it more clearly in time. And, you know, as I do more of these streams, you can kind of look back and see and like, oh, so he was talking about X, Y, and Z at this time. And, you know, I've thought about doing a playlist for streams that aren't Warframe, that you can go and watch all those, but I think at this current moment, there's not a huge amount, so I don't know, it may come in the future, and there's definitely some overlap in terms of, you know, different types of streams and how they would kind of end up in the same playlist, but you know, I'll worry about that on my own time. But you know, I'm still chilling, I'm still having a good time. So you know, 1958, so we're at 20 minutes and we're still doing good. And then yeah, no, I think we ended at a perfect time. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. So I don't know, Chad, it's nice and crispy, I gotta say. Like the gameplay was pretty quick. I will be able to show off my build and stuff when we close out the stream, so I'll talk it through a little bit, but most of the setup is pretty easy to understand. I'm impressed with how well I did it. I don't know like I don't know exactly how to describe it, but you're kind of seeing that in most situations I'm purely just relying on melee influence, and that's it. Alright, nice and easy. One of them's down, two of them's down. Okay, perfect. No overguard. No overguard. Yes, perfect. Okay, so there's the last Thrax that we're going to deal with. Perfect. So now it's just smooth sailing from here. I'm hoping for one more Acolyte spawn. I want a little bit more Steel Essence if I can get it, but, you know, I'm not going to be too greedy. Why is my shit lagging suddenly? Why am I at 81 now? Oh, it loves to chunk up, doesn't it? 87. Yeah, my boy. This game, something's going on with it it is not happy with. So I'm watching, like every second I'm watching just to see how it does, because it's weird. It's weird the type of numbers that are happening. Like you're seeing it. It was unbroken 120, and then as soon as the actual gameplay started, it was awful. Just gone from there. So I'm feeling pretty good about this still. Still what I'm looking for. All right, nice and easy. Yeah, we're running at 82 now, so it's crazy to me that like I feel like the longer I'm running, the closer I may get to the doomsday mark, where it just hits a certain threshold that it just can't come back from, and now it's just the event horizon, you know, it's just gone forever, and the FPS will never recover. Oh, 96, 100, there you go. So I don't know, maybe it's the Eximus. I feel like it is the Eximus, that there's just a lot of issues happening right now, and it's just kind of crazy, and I don't know, man. It's going a little bit hard, so I'm still feeling pretty good about this. We will accumulate quite a bit of credits from this, it seems, but not a crazy amount, actually. I'm impressed. Thought it would be more. I'm starting to lose it a little bit. Yeah, let's just nuke this dude. Where's my Sestra Incarnate? Where's Sestra when you need it, man? Come on, dude. One more hit. You're cooked. Where are you? One more hit. Okay, we're good. Safe. Nice and easy. 22 minutes. Charged up. Ready to go. Look at that. Melee kills 1536. So look at that. That's the power of influence, dude. It's all encompassing. It's all influencing. I am an influencer. Oh, but I'm ready, dude. I gotta say, you know, I accidentally bought too much popcorn. So like we just have a shit ton of popcorn in our house, and I'm like, okay, I need to start eating it. So I'm trying to be better about that. I'm like, fuck, what have I done to myself? So I have to eat popcorn. Fuck, I have to eat it. Oh god. I'm forced to. I don't know. I feel like I have salt cravings and like sugar cravings and stuff that I'm like, I don't know. I haven't, similarly to not going to the dentist since COVID, I haven't gone to the doctor since COVID. So I've got some checkups to work on. I've got some blood pressure tests to do. So far so good. I'm feeling a little bit better about this, but there you go. Nice and easy. Keep it moving. 23 minutes. Oh my goodness. I really wish I grabbed some water. I didn't even think to like stop and drink water for these last couple rounds, but yeah, we kind of just finished it out nice and easy. Kind of exactly what you were expecting, but I don't know, man. Oh my god. I will say I wanna, you know, Lua was selling some of his mods and I was like, I have to go and see what my max mod, like what mod I have the most of. I feel like it's just gonna be some stupid number, so I don't know, man. Apologies for bumping the mic, but, you know, I'm getting a little antsy in my seat. I feel like I need to get up every once in a while and move around. I don't know what it is. Like, it is... so, I don't know. Like, there are moments where when I'm gaming, I will sit down unbroken, but I try to not do that all the time. But something about streaming where just the sitting down, like, in the same exact position, like, doing nothing but gaming, like, it can kind of get to me. I don't really change my seating position or my leg position at all, but I don't know, man. I'm still feeling pretty good about it. 22 seems like we're just gonna get the normal amount of steel lessons. So yeah, I mean, it's a very, very fun setup. Like, I really do love what Omnias have offered me in terms of like, I just always have an anchor game. I have something that I can always be doing at any point. And it's like, yeah, in the situations where, oh, I get a Void Flood, then maybe that's an opportunity for me to go and play something else. And while I'm not always going and playing something else, there are definitely moments where I am. So, oh, I'm excited to show you guys more games. That's what I can say. Like, this will still be primarily a Warframe channel, but I still want to be able to show you different games and be able to be like, okay, if you guys are interested, like, these are some games that I like because they're similar to Warframe because they're kind of arcadey. And they're easy to replay, and they've got a fun gameplay loop. And if you start there, and it's pretty basic, and it's a broad definition, but, you know, I did a whole game review series. I'll basically say that at this point,
Void manifestations
like,
drawn to this cursed place
probably like 4,500, like,
your life support unless they are
drastic majority, 80% of my followers on TikTok follow me because of game reviews. And they've always followed me because of game reviews. And I had a whole nother career, like, making game reviews for Roguelikes. I did a bunch of collaborations with other, you know, like, studios that I enjoyed, games that I enjoyed, and the studio would reach out, and I would be like, dude, absolutely, I'll review your game. I love your game. It's awesome. So, I don't know, man. I have a real good time with it. And, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. As always, we do have the monthly raffle going on, so we've got the link to my Discord in the description of YouTube, in my profile on TikTok, or in the About section of Twitch, so you can go there, join the Discord. All you have to do is say hi once a month, but if you do want to be entered in for multiple months, or if you want to just submit to the community showcase, which also happens, there's a channel called New where you can submit builds or fashion or whatever you want in terms of like pictures, and then we'll get you approved for the channel, and you'll be all good to go. You'll be all squared away. Did this guy move? Nope, it did not. Okay, so without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I got for you. Nice, crispy, fully solo round. Weird that it was so quiet on TikTok, but appreciate everybody that was watching on YouTube. I do appreciate if you drop a like. It does help out the video in the future, but yeah, that's all I got for you. Take care. I hope the gameplay looked better, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow and Friday, so